Hi, my name is Harish and I'm the director of Stalemate. And first of all, I and my team are really thrilled to be part of this Hollywood Shorts Reels Festival of this year. I think it's the sixth edition, right? Yeah, and we are totally thrilled to be selected for this fest. And I'll just jump right into it, like the main idea of Stalemate. So I've always been inspired by screenplays where the content of the film is not direct, and a little bit of work has to be done by the audience to travel through the film and understand it, right? A little bit, not too complicated as well. So I have been always fascinated by the structure of onion, where it's comprised of a lot of layers with layers and stuff, and while you peel one layer after the other, you deeper into the uh, dwell into the deeper parts of the onion. So I wanted to frame a screenplay in such manner, and in Stalemate, it starts off with the main, the two main characters fighting over a silly painting, and as the film progresses, we realize the ulterior motives of the meeting and how the film traverses, and it traverses through a layer of checkpoints, and once a checkpoint is done, we go to the next layer, and as we pass through a lot of checkpoints, we dwell into deeper matters, deeper unresolved conflicts, right from the childhood because of their family dramatics and stuff, dramatic elements and stuff, and they are now realizing something that they haven't realized before, and they are forced to face in that situation. Have they resolved the conflict, or has it escalated, etc.? So there are a lot of factors that I wanted to play with, and that was the main idea of it. So initially, I have envisioned the film to be having a lot of comedic elements and also a little bit of emotions wherever it's required. But how it has turned out is that the comedy has been turned down a lot, and I have given more importance to the emotional part of the film. Um, yeah, like even the actors were able to add their own inputs to the film. So whatever was there on paper has been elevated because of the actors also, like their suggestions in certain dialogues or certain comedic elements and etc. Like there are some dialogues which I have written, but they have improvised it completely, and that was much better than what was written on script. So things like that, certain contributions from the technicians, like my DOP, like shot location, everything was instrumental to the film, and yeah, so this is how it was. Though one of the major obstacle that I have faced in working in this film is like one of my co-actor was not available in the country to dub. So we had to find a place wherever he resides to dub. Like he was in Boston at that time, and I was back in Chennai. So he had to dub in a studio in Boston and stuff, and he has to send the dubbed recording. So it was very tough to direct him through phone call or something like that. So I will have to just give him a brief pointers to remember on how to take the dialogues and stuff. And he was very cooperative to um, work before going to the dubbing theater because every minute is money, right? So he had rehearsed quite a bit by seeing the rough footages, and was able to give his best in the dubbing studio without having to take a lot of takes. So that was one of the major obstacles, and editing was, I wouldn't say it was an obstacle, but it was a fun challenge to take part in it because we came up with a lot of variations for certain sequences, but then we have finalized whatever has been submitted right now. So yeah, and what were the other questions? I'll just quickly take a look. Yeah. Yeah, the promotion distribution plans for the film is like we wanted to somehow find a larger audience base to tell the story. Like we wanted to contact any streaming platforms which show short films as a whole, as a main consideration. So I think that would be really helpful for us. Like if we can get some heads up to all these websites, which take our short film content and stream it to around 10K viewers. I've seen some YouTube channels with videos having 100K viewers and stuff, and it would be really cool if Stalemate can get such viewers and stuff. And this is one of the main ideas. And secondary, not secondary, but the other idea is to circulate to as many film fests as possible and try to network with fellow filmmakers and stuff. And yeah, this is the biggest, the idea on the highest level as of now. And yeah, the target audience I feel like could be anyone from school kids to anyone around 40s or 50s. And since the film is in English, I have noticed that it fails to make a connect with audiences who are not used to watching English films. I feel um, maybe after incorporating subtitles into the film, maybe that would diminish because I think now even I think now people are used to watching a lot of films with subtitles, especially. So I think that I would be doing that in soon. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Hopefully, I've covered all the questions that I have been asked to. Yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.